Well, Wally Jackson and the Probability of Love in Car Accidents is about a heartbroken genius who tries using math to improve his statistical probability of finding love again. And we have got the writer and the star of the film joining us today, local filmmaker Austin James Wolff.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Austin.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, I know I kind of gave you the spiel, right? But what can you tell us about the film?
Yeah, of course. Well, it's a rom-com coming-of-age movie. It opens with our main character getting dumped by his high school sweetheart, and we pick up 2 years later. And he's single, he's ready to mingle, he wants to find love, but he decides that he needs to improve 3 mathematical variables about himself in order to improve his odds at finding that special someone. And what's different about this movie than other rom-coms, in other rom-coms, our lead character has some wacky plan to get the girl, and then he learns his lesson at the end. But I thought, what if we had a character that actually learns the right lesson at the beginning of the movie? Does everything then work out for him?
Oh.
What happens next?
Yes, that's a nice tease. I like that. What inspired the script of this film? Did you draw from personal experiences? Are you working out math equations in your head right now about a good interview?
Is he doing
a little
math?
bit.
Yes.
The probability of delivering the best interview.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. Yeah, I have a background in math, and I was single at the time when I was writing this movie, and I really wanted to find that special someone. But also, I'm on the autism spectrum, and I wanted to write a story about a young man also like myself on the spectrum. And I also have a background in acting. And like Sylvester Stallone and Rocky, I really wanted to write a role for me. So I took the script to studios, and a few studios had some great feedback, but with one catch. We'll make this movie, but you cannot be the lead. And so after a few years, I thought about it and I said, screw it, we're going to do it ourselves. I found a director who was going to do it for free. I found a crew that took pay cuts, and then I poured my life savings into it.
Okay.
So we got it made.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Congrats to you.
Thank
That's
you.
a lot. Yeah.
So my question, it's in 2 parts. How long have you been in the film industry, and what kind of drew you into it in the first place?
Yeah, so I've been in it for about 10 years. What drew me into it is my sister actually wanted to be an actress.
Okay.
And I sort of got dragged along, but as a kid with autism, it was hard for me to connect with people at first.
Sure.
And through acting classes, I actually learned how to connect with people, look them in the eye, shake their hand, give them a hug at the right moment, but not the wrong moment, and inflect your voice.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Things like that. So acting really helped me get out of my shell and learn how to connect with people. So
wow.
I've loved it ever since.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
So my question, I'm going to add 2 parts to my question. First of all,
Copycat.
what's happening with the film right now? What do we need to know about that?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we're in post-production right now. We have run out of money, so we are raising a little bit more money on a crowdfunding campaign for things like VFX, music, and then something you only notice when it's bad, sound editing.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Very
That's
important.
Great. And then what's coming up for you personally next? Do you have any other projects on the horizon? Are you just focused on this one still? What's happening?
Yeah, that's a great question. I have a sort of like an ADHD mind. I always want to do something next, but I'm really trying to, bury down my focus and really finish this film first before working on anything else.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's smart.
That makes complete sense. Where can folks kind of keep up with you and get info on the movie? What's the best place? Social media, website?
Yeah, that's a great question. On all social media, our handle is @WallyJacksonMovie. And then on wallyjackson.com, you can learn more about the film. You can support it if you want. It has everything there, the trailer and everything.
Yes, and the trailer is fantastic. You gotta go give it a watch because it just looks great. It looks great. It sounds great. The acting is great. I love the graphics of the equations as he is going through different, obstacles, we'll say, through the trailer. So well done to you. This looks like a great film.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
I really appreciate it. I couldn't have done it without the director and our DP. They're the reason it looks so good. Not because of me, but it's all them.
Well, congrats to you, and
Yes.
I'm sure that funding is going to happen. We're going to see this one soon.
Absolutely.
So
We'll
thanks
have
for
to have you
joining us
back
today.
on.
Thank you. I
so
appreciate it,
much.
guys.
Absolutely, yes.